Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Daedra and today we're going to be talking about Diamond and Pearl leaks. Okay, everybody's talking about this in the Discord, on Reddit, on Twitter, everywhere possible. People are thinking that there are connections with a map in Sonya's lab. My boy Ruffled Rowlet pointed this out. It's a good theory. I don't know if it's true. It might be reaching a little bit, but I do love Ruffled Rowlet, so I will consider it. There have been riddles from credible leakers who have leaked stuff in the past that have came true and proven it, and basically just says like, yeah, 4th gen remakes are coming. You have one of the developers, Sugimori, tweeting out a picture of Dawn with a Gigantamax ring around her head, hinting at Dynamax, Gigantamax, and Dawn. What is the correlation here? 4th gen remakes? You know, relating with the Sugimori tweet, there's actually a reference to the woman who makes Max Soup from the Isle of Armor. If you guys remember that old DLC, there's a reference she makes that saying she wants to sell her Max Soup around the world. Well, beyond the Galar region, around the world, is she going to start her journey with 4th gen remakes? I don't know. So there's a bunch of little shenanigans like that, and of course the infamous Calyrex and Diamond and Pearl music is kind of the same. It uses the same type of melodies. There's also the item Honey inside of Sword and Shield, which originated from Diamond and Pearl. So people think like, oh, they're adding honey because, you know, it's gonna be, we gotta have it in the game for the Diamond and Pearl games, obviously. Then we got the fairy type plate. The only plate for Arceus, because, you know, the plates changed Arceus's types, is the fairy type plate. And yeah, why do we have an Arceus plate in Sword and Shield if there's no Arceus? Why do, you know, what's going on, blah blah blah. Another reason people think that Diamond and Pearl remakes could happen is because there are no Diamond and Pearl fossil Pokemon in the new DLC. You got every other region's fossil Pokemons, but not the Diamond and Pearl fossils. Interesting. Oh, and of course there's the Spiritomb. But if there's one thing that's credible in this game, one thing that is actually legit, all right, not reaching, it would be the Spiritomb with the 32, talking to 32 people in the overworld, as like in Diamond and Pearl, and the thing I'm standing right in front of right now. This Croagunk statue. Croagunk, 4th gen Pokemon. Also, there was a wooden Croagunk statue inside of a Pokemart, and when you talk to it, it said something along the lines of, it's a wood carving of the Pokemon Croagunk. That's it. That's it. But if you just take everything that has been blowing up on social media, on YouTube, on Twitter, compare it to something we've had since the game first came out. All right, so I'm editing this and I really wanted to add, when X and Y was coming out, people were just as crazy as I'm being, as we're being with Diamond and Pearl. X and Y people were just as crazy with the Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Hoenn remakes, right? And people were like, no way. So they got all the references together. The 40th wedding anniversary is the Ruby anniversary. 45th is Sapphire. Our first date was at the Oceanic Museum, which is Slateport City, I believe. Slateport City in the Hoenn region. Where I come from, we have a hot spring right next to a Pokemon Center. It's incredible. That's where you fight Flannery, I believe her name is, the fire gym leader. My dad's older brother, that's my uncle, you know, he lives in the Hoenn region. There's this facility that you wouldn't believe. Never mind. You'll see it in due time. Those were references to Hoenn, and people were like, that's crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Also, this statue thing was one of like the first Sword and Shield hints at Diamond and Pearl remakes, but it seems like it's just been kind of lost in time. You know what I mean? I think this is like, people were talking about this early on, I remember. Like this is the most credible reference we have. And I'm not even reaching, because I'm just saying, like, compared to all those, all right, this does not mean Gen 4 remakes. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if I were to say Gen 4 remakes based off of one piece of like evidence or reference, it would be this right here. If Gen 4 remakes came out, I would be like, oh yeah, the Croagunk statue in Hop's room, that makes so much sense because it's a reference to the Mart, or the Spiritomb reference, that makes so much sense. I get so many people asking me about Gen 4 remakes and like they want it to be open world, talking about it. There's always these leaks going on. There's also the Regigigas thing, how Regigigas is kind of like a staple in the Crown Tundra and how it might relate to Sinnoh. I actually really wanted Crown Tundra to lead into Sinnoh and like kind of be in Snow Point City, or like lead to Snow Point City. That would be so dope. But I feel like that would give away 4th gen remakes way too early. But they say that Central Pokemon said earlier that leaks are going to start coming around January, February. So that's when you guys can expect to look forward to that. Okay, listen, if we're going to get any games, I guess it's 4th gen remakes. They always do it in a cycle, right? Like they always do Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White, and then they did the second versions, Black and White 2, and they did X and Y, Then they had Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Then they had Alola. And then they had Alola 1 and 2 Ultra. Then they had, yeah, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I forgot the names. We had to get the case. Now, if we're looking at the pattern history, we should get Pokemon Sword and... Oh, we got Pokemon Sword and Shield. We got the DLC. So, we should get... Oh, wait. Should we get a remake now? Well, we had Sun and Moon and then a remake. Yo, the timeline's messed up. Hold up. I was making a whole point. The timeline got messed up with the Switch. Because it would be Sun and Moon, right? And then Sun and Moon Mega Ultra Edition. And then it would be like Sword and Shield. And then remake. And then the process will repeat. But now that I'm thinking about it, we got remakes, no remakes, remakes, no remakes, Sun and Moon, a remake, regular games, DLC. The timeline's messed up now. Heck, I don't know. Okay, I was trying to make a point. You saw where I was going with that. But now it's messed up. But anyways, listen, if any game's coming out next year, it's gonna be Diamond Pearl remakes. I don't know. Why would it not be at this point? What is this Croagunk statue? What's the Spiritomb? What's the Regigigas? What's the music, bro? Why are these leakers saying all these crazy things? Central Pokemon, just tell us, let us in, bro. Nah, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We will see. Let me guys know what you think about this wooden Croagunk statue. I can't believe I just made a video on a wooden Croagunk statue. But anyways, yeah, have a good one. I appreciate you if you got this far. Much love, and I'll see you soon.